So today we've got a 2005 Audi A6 3.2 Quattro, and it's having some idling issues. So you notice it when it's idling at park, the revs sort of hunt a bit, and then also when you're driving along at about 50-60 kilometers an hour, it's quite lumpy. So it hasn't actually thrown a check engine light yet, but I have scanned it and it's thrown a few codes. So it's got P0068 MAF throttle position correlation and P037A Intake system airflow too low. So it turns out this is a pretty common problem here with the throttle body. So what we're going to do is remove this intake hose here and then the throttle body behind here. It's just 4 screws. So this obviously applies to any Audis from this era with the 3.2 FSI engine or the 4.2 V8. So it should be the A4 B7, A6 C6 and then the Q5s. Okay, so tools for the job. Very basic here. All we need is quarter drive ratchet with a T30 Torx fitting. That's to do the screws at the throttle body. Just a small flathead screwdriver. That's to disconnect the electrical connectors. And then just another flathead screwdriver here. That's to take the intake hose off. And then of course some throttle body cleaner. Clean all that carbon gunk off the throttle body. So it should do the job. Alright, let's crack into it. Okay, start by removing this cover. So you just pull up there, without breaking it. Here we go. There, and there. Done. Now I'm going to unscrew this here and then there with the flathead screwdriver. Loose enough. This off. There you go. That just pops off like so. Some of these have hose clips on them as well, just so you're aware. This one doesn't. Come on. Here we go. Now we've got access to 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Way actually first. Disconnect that. 1. Two. Three. This one here, the hardest one to get. Come on. There we go. I really don't want to drop this. No. Come on. There we go. Last one. That bracket goes. And this bracket here, just move out of the way. Okay. Voila. One pretty dirty looking throttle body. That's definitely going to need a good clean. Yuck. Alright. Alright, so now we're going to clean the throttle body. Get all this carbon deposit gunk off here. So you got to be real careful when you're doing this. Try and spray away from this area here, because you don't want to get any chemicals in here, or it's just going to mess with all the electricals in there, and that's not ideal. If you think you have got something in here, you can actually just unclip it here and dry it out. So it's not the end of the world, but try and avoid it if you can. So yeah, I'll just spray a bit on. It's probably going to take quite a bit. And I'll use the old toothbrush, just give that a bit of a scrub. So I'll let that sit for a bit and then show you what it looks like once it's all finished. Okay, this is what it looks like when it's all cleaned up. It's come up pretty nicely. As you can see, it looks like new now. Way better. So yeah, make sure you clean this side and that side as well. Obviously it's going to look better on this side than that side, but yeah, this is about as good as it's going to get without actually polishing the crap out of it. But yeah, that'll do the job. This is what come out of it. Pretty gross. Cool, now we'll put it back on the car. Alright, time to mount this back up. So always make sure this is nice and clean, this area, and replace the gasket. It's definitely best to do that. You don't want to go through all that work and then just have it leak on you. So there's a little pin over here, and that actually just lines up with that there, so it's pretty easy to get it back on. There we go. nice and snug. Now, bracket that in. Stay on there. Here we go. Yeah, come on. Make sure this bracket here lines up as well. Yep. Let's get them started. Almost done. You only just need to nip these as well, don't overdo them. Done. Right. honest. Come on. Ah, that's better. Yeah. Cool. Don't know why I struggled with that so much. Make sure that goes under it. Put this tube back in here. Vacuum line. So plug that back in to the throttle body. Push this on here. So yeah, those mounts that were on the throttle body are actually just for the engine cover. This cover that goes over here, there, and there. So that's what I thought. And then that clips back in here. And I'll tighten up the intake hose here and another one here. Okay. Done. Alright, so I've just taken it for a quick test drive and it pulls perfectly now. No issues whatsoever, nice and smooth. Idle's sweet. Look at that. Much better. So yeah, another thing you have to do it properly is you have to readapt the throttle body with VAGCOM Rostec. So that's if you want to do it 100% right. You can actually just do it without it as well, but I would recommend adapting it. So I've done that as well, but haven't shown that in this video. But yeah, as you can see, it's all good now. If you found this video useful, give me a like. Also, please subscribe if you want to see any more videos of German cars. I'll be doing plenty more in the future, so if that's your thing, hit that subscribe button. Alright, see ya.